Hey, what's up, YouTube, and welcome back to the Knicks Cave. Today, we're going to talk about Jericho Sims and why I think he should be on the New York Knicks active roster and not the G League. Let's talk about it. Yo, welcome back to the Knicks Cave. Let's get right into it. Before I do, don't forget to hit like, subscribe, and comment. I'm looking forward for them comments, and I definitely will appreciate them likes. Well, let's get right back into it. Like I said, the New York Knicks made a lot of progress this offseason. And matter of fact, upgrades in certain departments and areas that we definitely needed. And surprisingly, I'm being honest with you, that they brought back Taj Gibson. I'm actually surprised they brought back Noel's, especially on the amount of money they brought him back. But Taj Gibson, in my opinion, I think they could have held off on him and just kind of worked Jericho Sims into the starting rotation. Not starting rotation, but into the active rotation, period. I know he's a bit raw, but in time, he will evolve to the player that I think he can be. You know what I'm saying? Taj Gibson last year, he averaged 5.4 points a game, 5.6 rebounds, and he shot 63% from the field. He does provide defense and leadership, but other than that's all he really do provide. Gibson most likely will be the third string center, which I think Jericho Sims would have fit well. And I'm being honest, I'm just gonna be honest, like the Knicks, not only the Knicks, but in general, you know, people don't want to give these young guys a chance right out the gate. Some guys do. You gotta start treating these dudes like you picked them the first round and shit. You know what I'm saying? And let them play. A lot of times we see players come from the second round, third round. They'd be really good players. It's just that they don't get the time, playing time, or the confidence from the coaching staff or from the coach, period. I know the Knicks gave Taj Gibson a 2-year contract worth $10 million. So, you know, of course, everybody expecting him to be somewhere in that rotation for that amount of money. But I think it was just for, you know, appreciation, and that he's a good motivator and leader on the bench. He's a bench guy. And he was there when Mitchell Robinson went down and New Orleans had to step in as a starting center, and he came out as our backup. He did provide defense, him and Noel both. But the Knicks need to get younger than that department. I know Mitchell Robinson's a young stud, but a stud that can't stay on the court. And I think Jericho Sims would be perfect. You know what I'm saying? He don't even have to be our backup center. We can still keep Noel for that position. But just having him in the active rotation on the bench and just giving him some minutes every night will catapult this guy's career within more than, it wouldn't have to take 2 years, 3 years to see what he got. And that's why I think a lot of coaches do wrong in the NBA. Alright. And speaking on Noel, like Taj Gibson, all right, Taj Gibson, let me see what Taj Gibson had averaged. Before I go in there, Taj Gibson averaged 5 points. I don't know if I said it, I can piggyback on it. But Taj Gibson averaged 5.4 points a game, 5.6 rebounds, and he shot 63% from the field. Yeah, I did, because I said, you know, I'm sorry that I went back. But like I said, I think the Knicks should have really I'm being honest with you. Me personally, and like I said, I'm always speaking from my opinion, I think that Jericho Sims could have came in and be our backup center. We didn't have to give. I mean, if you want to save money, Knicks could have saved money on Noel. Went out and got some other player. Signed Taj Gibson. Left him at that $2 million contract we had gave him. Keep him as our third stringer. And let Jericho Sims be our backup. If he wasn't doing what he's doing, then we bring in Taj Gibson. Trust me. Throughout the year, Jericho would have learned something. He wouldn't have been playing as bad as we think he's going to play for a rookie. He wouldn't have been playing that way as the season, especially if you watch him in Summer League. This dude would produce in the Summer League, and I think he would produce in the regular NBA season. I'm being honest with you. Like, I just tell you what Noel averaged. No, I didn't. I'm going to tell you right now. Noel averaged 5.1 points a game, 6 rebounds, 6.4 to be exact rebounds, and he shot 71% from the field, and he played 24 minutes a game. Now, look at this. Sims, this is just the Summer League. He averaged 28 minutes per game over 5 games. He posted 8.2 points per game, shooting 81% from the field, included 8.2 rebounds, with 2.2 of them being on the offensive side of the ball. He showed unparalleled athleticism of getting above the rim, and he succeeded off the pick and roll, especially when Emmanuel quickly and McBride was doing what they're supposed to do as point guard. There's a couple of plays too. I made a video about who should be the next point guard, and I should have pointed out a couple of plays. Like, there's a couple of plays, like, this is what I mean by Emmanuel. I know I'm getting off topic, but Emmanuel quickly, he cannot be the Knicks point guard, because there was a couple of plays with him and Jericho had a pick and roll scenario, and Jericho dove down to the basket. Instead of him hitting, because he was open, Jericho was open. Instead of Emmanuel quickly hitting him off with the pass, he took the three, and he missed the three. I mean, he made some shots, but he missed the three. You know what I'm saying? Now, Jericho Sims is, I think, right now, I think he's very good off that pick and roll. And I don't know. I'm being honest with you. I don't think he should go to the D League, the G League, whatever you want to call it. I think he should be playing right now, being on the active roster. Like I said, I already told you what he averaged, and I already told you the points. Now imagine with Kemba Walker or Derrick Rose, and you know Derrick Rose, if he can get topping into the game, you know what he'll do with this young man. All I'm saying is that I see a bright future for Jericho Sims. I think the Knicks will be doing a disservice to him and themselves if they send him down to the G League and don't see what he got. But I'm just talking right now, it's speculation, because the preseason hasn't started yet, and who knows, once the preseason comes, the Knicks might see something in this kid and be like, yo, he's not going to the G League. But with that being said, I want everybody to stay safe, stay healthy, God bless, and peace.